Are you looking for the top 5 best bike rack for car? In this video, we will look at some of the top 5 best bike rack for car on the market. For more details and price, click product link. Please check the description below. Before we get started with our video, number 1. Allen Sports 3 Bike Hitch Rack Deluxe. Like the best rated Allen Sports car bike rack, this 3-bike rack affixes to a car's hitch, making it a favorite among SUV driving families. One parent of a self-described weekend biking outings for fun family says this rack is easy to assemble and all 3 bikes stay secure and don't bang into the car. I was also a little skeptical about the liftgate access, but my hatch had plenty of clearance when I had the rack tilted out. Because of the rack's hitch pins, many customers agree that it easily folds outward in order to open a car's back hatch. It also folds up so nicely that I can easily store it in my SUV when traveling and in my garage when not, says one customer, who formerly had a more expensive name brand car hitch bike carrier, but calls this one easier to use. The no-wobble bolt is another favorite feature among reviewers, including one parent who mounted 2 adult bikes and 1 child's bike to the rack for a 2,200-mile trip and had no issues at all. Bike rack and the bikes were secure, no movement, no rattles. Number 2. Thule easyfold XD. Many e-bikes are just too heavy to lift onto a car roof or load into a hatchback. This clever, but very expensive, rack might be the answer to your problems if your car has a tow ball. Being low to the ground, it's a lot easier to lift e-bikes or heavy mountain bikes into place. They are held in position using adjustable and removable arms with clamps which click loudly when at the correct tension, so you won't damage expensive frames. The whole assembly can be tilted out of the way of your rear tailgate at the press of a foot pedal, so you can still access the boot. The cleverest feature of the XD2 is its ability to fold up for easy storage in a garage or shed. There's even a built-in carrying handle to make it easier to move around. Its big brother, the XD3, even has a wheel so you don't even need to lift it. The design includes built-in rear lights and a number plate holder. Number 3. Seasucker Talon QR1. If you need to use a rack on more than one vehicle, or you don't own a car that can easily accommodate roof bars, this clever design is certainly worth a look. That first trip out with it will be a test of nerves though, as you'll be wondering whether it's going to stay in place. The Talon uses a clever system of vacuum cups which will stick to glass, metal or fiberglass to hold bikes up to 20 in place without marking the bodywork. Your front forks are clamped in place on a plate with 3 suckers, while the rear uses a simpler single sucker unit to stop it moving around. It's rated for use up to 7/10, but if you're skeptical about its ability to stay in place, take a look on YouTube where you can find footage of it in action at speeds up to 165, not something we'd recommend. Number 4. Saris Bones 2-bike. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That is the mantra Saris has used with its Bones 2-bike trunk/boot car bike rack. The design was first introduced in 1996 and hasn't changed all that much since. It's available in 2 and 3 bike versions and is made from 100% recyclable materials. And everything from the articulating feet to the arms are adjustable to make the rack fit onto just about any car, including those with small spoilers. The arm that supports the bikes is curved, which provides extra clearance, and the seat post strap prevents the bikes from wobbling around too much when everything is mounted. Unfortunately, the front wheel is still free to move around, although this is something that even the best car bike racks of this style fail to efficiently address. Number 5. Beatwin 320 car bike rack. This affordable and foldable bike rack from Decathlon can carry up to 3 bikes and is designed to sit high up so as not to get in the way of your registration plate or rear lights. When not in use, it folds flat and can be easily stored away until you need it again. It features adjustable straps for a good fit, and the feet that come into contact with the car are rubberized to protect the paintwork. It does come with some padding to protect your bike frames from damage. However, we'd also recommend supplementing it with a bit extra to be safe. Bikes that don't feature a horizontal top tube will need an adapter to hold them in place.